Your pirates. Pride, tradition, passion. Be proud of who you are and what you are. Your pirates. When they face adversity, plant their feet, take a brace, hit them right in the jaw, and say, bring it on. Want some, get some.
ECU Athletics and U.S. Cellular present the Ruffin McNeill Show. The Ruffin McNeill Show is brought to you by U.S. Cellular, the official wireless sponsor of the ECU Pirates.
Well, they're only 1, 2, 3.
And now, the voice of the Pirates, Jeff Charles.
Welcome to the Ruffin McNeill Show. The Pirates go on a 42-0 run and win their first conference game of the year, 49-23 over SMU. Ruff will be here in just a couple of minutes, and we'll have the highlights also coming up on the show. Our Pirate profile this week will be Jonathan White. He kind of likes to tweet out. Our Brian Bailey will tell us why coming up on the show. Also, Bobby Fulp will be with Coach Connors this week in our Coach Connors segment inside the Strength and Conditioning Center. And then the Pirates head to BYU, a first ever matchup with the BYU Cougars in Provo, Utah next Saturday night. Hang in there with us. Ruff returns and joins me right after this timeout.
The Ruffin McNeill Show is brought to you by U.S. Cellular. With 4G LTE from U.S. Cellular, you can post, text, and stream from the middle of anywhere.
There are many sides to basketball star and fashion icon Russell Westbrook. And with coverage in the middle of anywhere from U.S. Cellular, he can find some new ones. Like farm.
Russell's Brussels. Russell speaking.
Paleontologist.
Hashtag T-Rex.
Park ranger.
Where am I?
And TV spokesperson.
That's my life. I got it.
With U.S. Cellular, you can do all the things you like. From the middle of anywhere. That is my line.
You've built wealth by traveling your own path, investing in the strength of your ideas, capitalizing on the best in you. At BB&T Wealth, we understand your passion for what you do and your vision for what you'll do next. That's why our experienced advisors create the financial plan that works at every step of your journey, sharing more than 140 years of knowledge to give you the power to make the best decisions and to continue sharing knowledge of your own. BB&T Wealth, sharing knowledge for a brighter direction.
People ship all kinds of things
But what if that thing is a few 100,000 doses of flu vaccine?
that need to be kept at 41 degrees.
While being shipped to a country where it's 90 degrees. In the shade.
Sound hard? Yeah.
Does that mean people in Laos shouldn't get their vaccine?
We didn't think so.
From figuring it out to getting it done.
We're here to help.
If you could download 25 songs in 1 second, you'd listen to more new music. If you could download a TV episode in 2 seconds, you'd watch more hit shows. If you could download an HD feature film in just 42 seconds, you'd see more great movies. And if you had powerful 1 gig speed from Suddenlink, you'd be more connected than anyone. Announcing 1 gig internet only from Suddenlink. More power to you.
If I give you this Bud Light, are you up for whatever happens next?
Yes. The perfect beer for making memories in the middle of the night that become even better stories the next day.
This is really happening to me. Like, let me pinch myself. It seems unreal.
Are you serious?
Meeting Rhonda, I have no words for it. This is where you want to be at, and I'm here. That's crazy. Anything that you want, you dream it, you can have it. Anything can come true.
One more rep.
One more practice.
One more game.
One more pass.
One more catch.
One more yard.
One more tackle. One more first down. One more interception. One more touchdown.
One more win.
One more moment to shine.
The American Football Championship, it all comes down to one.
Today's highlights are presented by Lenore Memorial Hospital. It's my hospital.
Ruff joins us now, and oftentimes in basketball we talk about streaks and runs. We don't talk about it a whole lot in football, Ruff, but you guys went on a 42-0 run to close this game out. Congratulations.
Thank you. I was proud of the kids again. I thought, again, fell down early, and I don't like falling behind early, but stayed composed, returned, got back to the game plan. Again, had to make adjustments. Added some new things from plays before. Our defense made some and took them out of those plays early. Began playing to run better. Contained Matt a little bit better toward the end, and ready for doing that stretch. Offensively, began just consecutive drives, and you saw that feeding off one another. All four sides, silent, excited, the whole thing. So I was really proud of the group, proud of the coaches again.
Let's now go to those first half highlights.
Hey, I'm good now. God, I love you. How you doing?
How great was it to see the captain? He was there and supporting you guys, Ruff.
Well, it was great seeing the captain again. I love that boy, and I missed him a lot.
No doubt about it. Let's pick up the highlights now as SMU has the ball first. Kind of a fluke play. This one got tipped up in the air, and then Gaines runs it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, that was a tough play. It hit, I think, Zeke's cast hand, if I'm not mistaken, but things happen like that with that football.
6-0 SMU jumps off to the lead. Then the Pirates come back, and Blake Kemp gets the start, and he throws complete here to Bryce Williams for 15 yards.
Yeah, it was good. Bryce is getting a lot of yards out of the catch, and great toss by Blake to Bryce.
And then it was Blake to Davon Grayson. He's become a very, very good receiver for this football team. You get a touchdown on the board.
Yeah, Davon's been so consistent from fall camp to right now. Proud of Davon, and another great toss.
Yeah, it really was. SMU comes back. They put another touchdown on the board here as this pass goes complete from Davis to Malone, and all of a sudden the Pirates are down 20-7 in the ball game. They add another field goal, and you look up, and SMU has a 23-7 lead, and then the Pirates start to come back. James Summers comes into the ball game here, and he hits Isaiah Jones.
Yeah, great toss again, Isaiah, and James is a winner and understands it, and glad to see him come in and add to it.
James Summers would run for 2 touchdowns, throw for 2 touchdowns in this game, and this was a big run here. Got in at the pylon, a big run by James.
Great run, James. He got free, and he's got his eyes on that end zone there.
23-14. Pirates coming back and get a big sack here. Boy, the linebackers were really active. And how about Bowden, your young linebacker? What a game he had.
Yeah, I was proud of Giannis, and one thing we talked about is take advantage of our kids' talent. They can make plays, and Giannis has had this great pass rush right now. He hadn't developed in the run yet, Jeff, but great pass rush, and Rick and those guys using him on passing downs.
Yeah, the Pirates come back, put a touchdown on the board as Chris Hairston takes this one in rough from 34 yards out. Big run for Chris.
A big run by Chris, strong run by Chris, and get proud of Chris and how he's led our team.
Chris doing a great job. Right before halftime, the Pirates put a touchdown on the board.
We'll be right back with more on the Ruffin McNeill Show, sponsored by Suddenlink. 1 gig speed from Suddenlink is here. Stream, share, and game like never before. Suddenlink, more power to you.
Right now at Pizza Hut, you can get any 2 medium pizzas for $6.99 each. Choose any crust, any sauce, any toppings. So go for it, America! Get any toppings, any crust flavor, anything you want on any 2 medium pizzas for just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
From North Carolina's leader in distance education, a degree from an established university, an opportunity for a brighter future, a real option for adult learners. East Carolina University.
4x4s. Of course we love them. They're not just transportation, they're freedom machines. They take us where other vehicles can't. So when you want that liberated feeling, come to our store. Phelps Chevrolet in Greenville. You'll find the vehicle you want because we have a large selection, and you'll find the price and financing you want too. Most of all, you'll find the customer service you want. Phelps Chevrolet in Greenville. Come in and get you one. Come in today or see us on the web.
Right now at Pizza Hut, you can get any 2 medium pizzas for $6.99 each. Choose any crust, any sauce, any toppings. So go for it, America! Get any toppings, any crust flavor, anything you want on any 2 medium pizzas for just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
Your Memorial Hospital, we take healthcare personally. When it comes to you, we sweat the stuff. Because while you're not our only patient, we think there's no reason it can't feel that way. When you need us, we're here. And you can expect extraordinary care from physicians and nurses who are committed to our community. And to you. Because we know you. We're your friends. We're your neighbors. And we're your hospital.
How do you measure the value of a college education? What are the values that give it worth? The rigorous pursuit of knowledge, the drive to innovate, the commitment to improving communities, and the courage to stand up and lead the way into a brighter tomorrow. These are the values of an East Carolina education. Come discover their true worth for yourself. East Carolina University. Tomorrow starts here.
The Ruffin McNeill Show continues with sponsorship by BB&T, sharing knowledge for a brighter direction. Member FDIC, and by your local nationwide insurance agents.
Welcome back to the show. The Pirates make a big comeback in the first half, but they're still down by 2 points at halftime, 23-21. How about Coach Rick Smith and any defensive adjustments he made, Ruff?
Well, I thought they did. I mean, just when you the plays that bothered us in the first half, you can tell we began to control those. Thought we had pretty good first down control, which now gets them in third and long. I think we held them two out of 14 third downs, and that's big. Get off the field, and I think Quay was really returning the football well in our return game, and the guys were blocking well for him as well. But that's what it takes, and the kids, again, didn't see panic in our eyes, and they didn't panic.
Yeah, the run game, the passing game was good, and then the Pirates really unleashed a lot of quarterback sacks as well in the second half. We'll show those highlights right now. Pirates get the ball first to begin the second half, and James Summers comes out throwing the football. Pass complete to Bryce Williams. Kind of set the tone here, Ruff. This one goes for 19 yards.
That was a great toss by James. Good run by Bryce here. We need to start off well in the beginning of the third quarter.
And then James throws complete here to Trayvon Brown. He makes such a difference when he's out there, doesn't he?
Trayvon's a playmaker, and we told the guy, just throw it up. Trayvon will compete for it.
Yeah, no doubt about that. East Carolina takes the lead. The Pirates would never look back. 28-23, and again, we'll turn it over to the defense here, and Monteith Overton had a great game.
Monteith turned loose. We talked this week, and I really told Monteith, I said, Monteith, go back and watch some old film of yourself and watch Lawrence Taylor, his highlight film, and he did. Just play. So I was proud of him.
Yeah, he looked like LT in this game, Ruff, and he gets another sack here. Back-to-back sacks on a couple of possessions here, and boy, he was playing with a big motor.
He was proud of Monteith, and he just began to play and be Monteith, and that's what he had to do.
Anthony Scott gets in the ball game and makes a good run here. Goes for 29 yards. This is his best run of the year.
That was a good run by Ant. He's running vertically. He's finally well. Had a little nicks and bruises, but well, and you can see the speed Anthony has.
And he also has a little bit of power here, Ruff. You give it to him near the goal line, he punches it in.
Oh, he's strong. Yeah, he's surprisingly strong, and but like the way he ran behind his pads.
35-23, Pirates with the lead. They've got SMU back on their heels now, and here's another sack, and Bowden, boy, what an athlete this kid is.
Giannis has length. He's very athletic, and we talked about finding guys that can make plays for us. And Giannis is a great pass rusher. Let's use his ability there.
No doubt about it. We go to the fourth quarter, and there is Giannis again, along with Monteith Overton making another sack. It sets up the punt now as Kuntz goes back to punt for SMU. And this is the best return for Quay Johnson in his career, Ruff. This one goes 46 yards. He almost took it to the house.
Yeah, it was a great run. I tell you, guys are blocking well for Quay. They know they have a guy that can take it a distance. And kickoff turns the same way. You know, they're holding their blocks, and Quay will take advantage of it.
And James Summers, look at him right here. He sidesteps a defender, takes it on into the end zone. 8-yard touchdown run by James, and the Pirates lead it now 42-23. And the Pirates put another touchdown on the board late. It was Jimmy Williams catching this pass for the touchdown. That's the good news. The bad news is he got injured.
Yeah, that was a great run, but I think he took 4 guys in the end zone with him. And right now it's just been listed as a high ankle sprain maybe, but he'll be out for a few weeks. But that was a great run by Jimmy.
Pirates went up 49-23. Another big defensive play late in the game. Boy, how great is it to see Terrell Stanley back out there, Ruff, and he gets a sack too.
Terrell's getting better each week, getting stronger each week. Like the way he's playing up front.
You can paint this one purple. The Pirates win it 49-23.
They just receivers did a great job blocking downfield, tremendous job. So without the O-line and receivers, none of this rushing wouldn't have been possible.
Well, Chris led the Pirates in rushing, almost had 100 yards in the game, but you got a lot of other guys' touches in this game, Ruff.
Yeah, one thing, we've talked about it. That's a lot of toll on Chris to take it, but we had some guys step up. You saw Sean Furlow, Justin Brown, 2 guys. We took the red shirt off and played them. And you saw Anthony Scott really take advantage of his repetitions, and Chris is the team leader back there.
Yeah. We'll be back. We'll have more with Ruff right after this.
Article 3 in Golden Corral's Golden Bill of Rights. You have the right to food made fresh. And during breakfast, for lunch and dinner, get a farm fresh breakfast that includes a cornucopia of over 16 farm fresh veggies, broccoli, corn on the cob, and more that all go perfectly with a made-to-order omelet. I'm gonna let you check mine out. Get it? Omelet. Golden Corral, the best buffet in the USA.
Eye Care Center. Eastern North Carolina's premier optometric specialists have become one of the few in the nation to offer patients the most technologically advanced lenses on the market, enabling the personalization of progressive and single vision lenses with our exclusive digital surfacing process that delivers high-performance lenses with the most precision in their optical lab in Greenville. Call today to make your appointment for the most precise, accurate lenses on the market. Visit us in Washington, Williamson, Plymouth, and 3 locations in Greenville. 252-756-4204.
Tired of hearing no? We say yes. DriveHereNow.com is the source for your next ride. 4 locations, over 250 vehicles. We got a ride for you. Greenville Motor Company,
Memorial Drive,
East Carolina Auto Exchange,
Charles Boulevard,
Washington Motor Company,
Caroline Avenue,
Kinston Auto Mart,
Vernon Avenue.
Cars, trucks, SUVs, motorcycles.
We got them.
Good, bad, slow, no credit.
You're approved.
Credit union financing to buy here, pay here.
We do it all.
Call 252-756-5100 to get riding now or online at DriveHereNow.com.
From North Carolina's leader in distance education, a degree from an established university, an opportunity for a brighter future, a real option for adult learners. East Carolina University.
If I give you this Bud Light, are you up for whatever happens next?
Yes. The perfect beer for making memories in the middle of the night that become even better stories the next day.
This is really happening to me. Like, let me pinch myself. It seems unreal.
Are you serious?
Meeting Rhonda, I have no words for it. This is where you want to be at, and I'm here. That's crazy. Anything that you want, you dream it, you can have it. Anything can come true.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. That's how winning is done.
The Play of the Week is sponsored by Pizza Hut. No one has more flavor.
Summers, keeper, first and more. Look out, James Summers finally pushed. Does he have the touchdown? Yes, he does.
His name is Jonathan White. We call him Jay White. What you might not know about him is how much he loves Twitter, and our Brian Bailey had a chance to find out about that right now.
This week's Pirate Profile is brought to you by Quality Collision. More than a name, a commitment.
Our Pirate Profile this week is with Jonathan White, who is a master of the Twitter world. Where did that come from?
It was just something I picked up back in 2010, back in high school, and Facebook had just started dying off, and I just needed something else to, another outlet, and I picked up Twitter.
Since 2010, you've had 69,000 tweets. Now, I'm 53 years old. I haven't had 69,000 thoughts in 53 years. Where do you get all these thoughts from?
I'm always in deep thought, so I just tweet whatever comes to my mind. Maybe something silly, maybe something serious at the time. I just go from there.
What do your teammates think about it?
I mean, they really don't pay me no mind. You know, there's other guys out there that's tweeting all kind of crazy stuff, so I'm just like in the back, you know, just my little tweets here and there.
And you go by Frank on Twitter, right?
Yeah, Frank White. You know, Notorious B.I.G., he went by Frank White. That's one of my favorite rappers of all time. And last name, White, so I kind of, you know, connected that.
All right, let's get a picture together and let's tweet it out. All right, it looks good. Our Pirate Profile, Jonathan White.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Today we've got Bobby Fulp with us. Bobby's just an unbelievable young man. He's played some boundary corner, plays safety. He's gone from 178 to 196 since he's been here, works extremely hard. He's got a great frame to work with. Today what we're going to do is we're going to demonstrate some exercises for the upper back. Okay, the first exercise is a little version of a bent over row. Usually with a bent over row, we're bent over basically in this position. Today we're going to be a little bit higher with elbows out. Okay, let's work a little bit here. About 5-6 reps. You can see the elbows coming out a little bit more, so we're working more upper back. Trying to isolate that area. Okay, and then Bobby will stand up and just superset right into a shrug. And usually this is going to be a high rep exercise. We'll do about 20 reps on the shrug, working the trapezius. It's another version of the single arm bent over row. So what Bobby's doing here is instead of keeping that dumbbell real close, the elbow real close, he's got his elbow out here. So again, we can get into that upper back. We're working for muscular size here and also isolation of small muscle groups and what's known as hypertrophy in the strength and conditioning world. Good. Our next exercise is going to be a circle raise. So this is a variation of a side lateral raise, going all the way to the top. So another great variation. And now we're getting into the shoulders as well. And we will keep this all in basically a superset, a giant set of a number of exercises. And we're going to finish this sequence with a combo exercise, and this is a lot more challenging. He's going to start out with an upright row, side lateral, curl right to press, back down with hammer curl. Let's do 1 or 2 more reps. Upright row, side lateral, curl to press, back down to hammer. One more time. Upright row, side lateral, curl to press, and hammer down. Nice job. You can see Bobby's got great muscularity and really responds very quickly to training. So he's got some good genetics. So he's had a lot of success gaining strength and size in our program. He's been playing really well, so we're extremely happy with the way he's progressed.
Camp Connors is brought to you by these local nationwide insurance agents.
In the nation, if you celebrate it, Nationwide protects it. We put members first. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
To join the nation, call your local Nationwide agent, John Gavigan in New Bern, or David Walker in Greenville.
4x4s. Of course we love them. They're not just transportation, they're freedom machines. They take us where other vehicles can't. So when you want that liberated feeling, come to our store. Phelps Chevrolet in Greenville. You'll find the vehicle you want because we have a large selection, and you'll find the price and financing you want too. Most of all, you'll find the customer service you want. Phelps Chevrolet in Greenville. Come in and get you one. Come in today or see us on the web.
If you could download 25 songs in 1 second, you'd listen to more new music. If you could download a TV episode in 2 seconds, you'd watch more hit shows. If you could download an HD feature film in just 42 seconds, you'd see more great movies. And if you had powerful 1 gig speed from Suddenlink, you'd be more connected than anyone. Announcing 1 gig internet only from Suddenlink. More power to you.
Building wealth is an ongoing journey. Every step you take should lead in the right direction. At BB&T Wealth, we've spent more than 140 years sharing knowledge and helping clients plan, getting to know you as well as we know your life goals. With the strength of our experience on your side, you have the confidence to make the best financial decisions from one generation to the next. Because the rewards of managing wealth wisely should always be close. BB&T Wealth, sharing knowledge for a brighter direction.
There's nothing like football in the East. Friday nights in hometowns. Saturdays at Dowdy Ficklin. From the lessons learned on the field to the wisdom passed down by coaches. Fighting for school pride and leaving it all on the field. This is Eastern North Carolina. This is our home. This is 9 on your side.
How do you measure the value of a college education? What are the values that give it worth? The rigorous pursuit of knowledge, the drive to innovate, the commitment to improving communities, and the courage to stand up and lead the way into a brighter tomorrow. These are the values of an East Carolina education. Come discover their true worth for yourself. East Carolina University. Tomorrow starts here.
This week's Look Ahead is brought to you by the Eye Care Center. Eye doctors focused on you and the official eye care provider of the Pirates.
Another long trip for the Pirates coming up next week. East Carolina goes to Provo, Utah to take on BYU in a first ever matchup with the Cougars. But Ruff, you've been there before, right?
Yeah, I have. And UNC, when I was in Vegas, Las Vegas, UNLV. And it's amazing. Our staffs, Bronco and I, both allow our staffs to meet and exchange ideas. A lot of times, Robert and I, the offense coordinator, are our best of friends. Erlene, our best of friends. So it's really a neat relationship, and I'm looking forward to going out. No, Bachman's got a really good team, and they'll be ready to go and strong. Very aggressive team.
Yeah, it's a neat place too. Boy, they've got a great fan base, don't they?
Great fan base, and it'll be packed, and they'll be pulling for the Cougs, and we got to be ready to travel and land and prepare well for them.
Well, you guys did that this week, Ruff. Congratulations on the win.
Thanks, JC. Love you, brother.
That's the head coach of the Pirates, Ruffin McNeill. Join us next week. Our report following the BYU game right here. Have a great week, Eastern Carolina.
The Ruffin McNeill Show has been presented by U.S. Cellular, the official wireless sponsor of the ECU Pirates. The Ruffin McNeill Show is an exclusive presentation of IMG, America's home for college sports.